Good afternoon, I'm Meena Khan and this is the Black Country News. A 21-year-old man has been arrested in Birmingham under the terrorism attack. Officers from the Counter-Terrorism Command at the Metropolitan Police were supported by the West Midlands Force. They made the arrest at 4:30 yesterday afternoon in the southeast of the city. A 20-year-old man was also arrested in southeast London. A woman found dead in the Birmingham bedsit has been named. Emergency services found her 38-year-old Julia Dale at the address in Kings Road, Erdington, just before 4 a.m. on Monday. She was pronounced dead at the scene and her death is being treated as unexplained. Miss Dale's family has been informed. A 51-year-old man arrested on the suspicion of murder has been released from custody. Campaigners are angry that a well-known former nature reserve in Wolverhampton is to be redeveloped. More than 2,000 people have signed a petition calling the council to abandon its plans. Charlotte Lem reports.
Wolverhampton Council have approved the controversial plans to redevelop the Environment Centre in Finchfield. However, more than 2,000 furious campaigners have backed a petition to stop redevelopment plans due to the threat of ruining the popular South Staffordshire Railway Walk. I was able to speak to one of the lead campaigners, Holly James, who gave her view on the plans.
The Wolverhampton Environment Centre is the only nature reserve in Wolverhampton. It is enjoyed by walkers, joggers, cyclists and dog walkers who regularly use the environment for healthy exercise. The redevelopment centre will bring in noise, traffic and air pollution into the area, and it will be such a shame to see such a beautiful environment destroyed.
Plans will see the creation of a nature reserve, a small number of allotments at the site, which is currently home to 4 derelict glass houses. The council also want to sell a small section of the 16.5 acres of land to develop 2, 3 and 4 bedroom houses. The chairman of the Technical and District Neighbourhood Plans, Cyril Randalls, has spoken out about the redevelopment plans. He said, "We wanted the site, which has been an eyesore for years, to be dedicated for public use. The current plans are not ideal, but they represent a compromise agreement. When we looked at all of the different options, this was, in our opinion, the best possible solution." A public meeting, organised by the Finchfield and Castlecroft Community Association, will be held at Smester School next week. I'm Charlotte Lem, reporting for Black Country News.
A team of research scientists at the University of Wolverhampton have made a major breakthrough in the treatment of pancreatic cancer, Adelina Kopatsky reports.
Scientists at University of Wolverhampton are using a clinically available drug, disulfiram, that treats alcoholism to fight pancreatic cancer, which is the 11th most common cancer in UK. Professor Weguwang Wang and his team are investigating the use of this widely available drug.
They cannot wait. Okay, this is the reason, our strategy in our group, we are not focused on develop cancer drug from new chemical. We try to use old drug, not anti-cancer drug, for new use for cancer treatment. By this way, we'll very greatly, shorten the time. Will be about 5 years we can develop a drug.
Survival rates over the past 40 years have barely improved, with just 3% of those diagnosed survive for 5 years, according to the Pancreatic Cancer Research Fund charity.
It's really good to come along and hear about the research on the ground that's happening, to understand how the money that we raise through the supporting actually helps develop approaches to new treatments and therapeutic therapies.
With these new developments, the university team has successfully secured funding recently from Pancreatic Cancer UK, which would help the researchers create more cancer treatments. This is Adelina Kopatsky, University of Wolverhampton, Black Country News.
Organisers of a bikeathon in Wolverhampton are trying to raise £100 life-saving charity over the next 3 days. Laura Powell joined the efforts for Shropshire, Staffordshire and Cheshire blood bikes.
I'm here at the University of Wolverhampton raising money for Shropshire and Staffordshire blood bikes.
The work of the blood bank potentially saves over £1,000 for the NHS. Dominic Smith is running the event. Earlier today, I spoke to him about the campaign.
I'm representing the Shropshire, Staffordshire, Cheshire Blood Bikes. They're a unit of volunteers, all go out on their motorcycles, transfer material from one hospital to the next. They transfer stuff like blood plasma, blood, frozen breast milk, medicines, certain medical supplies, and they do this free of charge to the NHS.
The bike-a-thon is running until the 1st of December in the University of Wolverhampton's Rosalind Franklin building. The students are aiming to raise £300 by the end of their campaign.
I'm Laura Powell, Black Country.
A power cut closed several buildings in Wolverhampton city centre earlier today. The University School of Arts and Media buildings were closed down and lectures was cancelled around 10 o'clock this morning. Students were informed via Twitter and Facebook with many inquiries about when the buildings would reopen. Work is still being carried out. The university issued a statement saying students would be kept updated via social media. There's been a lot of footballing action around the West Midlands this week. Marco Wright is here with all the details.
West Brom have confirmed Alan Pardew as their new manager on a 2.5-year deal. Pardew has had previous experience in the Premier League with West Ham, Newcastle and Crystal Palace, where he was sacked 12 months ago. The West Brom chairman, John Williams, said Alan brings the experience of more than 300 Premier League games and the kind of dynamic leadership from which our club can benefit. Pardew himself said that he is thrilled with the opportunity Albion have provided and looking forward to getting to work with what he considers to be a talented group of players. Pardew will also bring along former assistant John Carver to his backroom staff. Fans have more optimism, with lifelong fan Heather Parker saying, "I'm looking forward to something different. I'm not worried that he was sacked last season, because many managers have been sacked. It's all just a merry-go-round." Wolves women have parted company with head coach Tim Dudding and his assistant Tom Davis. Dudding joined in October 2016 and secured promotion to the FA Premier League Northern Division. Steve Cullis will take temporary charge whilst the club look for a new manager. Wolves face rivals Birmingham at St Andrews next Monday on the back of a 5-1 thrashing of Bolton. The victory moves Wolves 4 points clear at the top of the championship. Nuno Santo was pleased with the result despite being sent to the stands just before half-time.
A good performance, a good result, but a very good performance that the boys did. And I think the atmosphere was fantastic, our friends behind the team. And this is our job. The job of that we have is to prepare the team well for them to enjoy their team. It's a good atmosphere. I'm proud of it and I'm very thankful for it.
Birmingham, on the other hand, drew 1-1 away to promotion-chasing Sheffield United. The result has left them 2 points above the drop zone. In the fixture last season, Wolves took all 3 points, winning 3-1. The game is on Monday night. That's all the sport for now.
We had a frosty start to the day and tonight will stay cold and breezy. Lows will drop to 0 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow morning will be dry and frosty, starting off at -1 degree Celsius. It will be sunny and cold, with temperatures only getting up to 2 degrees Celsius towards the afternoon. That's all from Black Country News. Thanks very much for watching and see you next time.